This is the Southeast Isles. I am Franklin Lane. 3 years ago, dreaming of striking it rich, I came here to work. But after they drained all my savings, I was sent to the Sunrise Gold Mine as illegal labor. Huh? Gold?
Hurry up! Work faster! Keep digging! You hear me? Work faster! Keep digging!
Ah!
What are you looking at? You found gold and tried to hide it! You want to die! Franklin found gold! Damn! That was brutal! Franklin is doomed! What are you looking at? Get moving! Get to work!
What is going on? I can actually tell the gold bar's weight at a glance? Are these? Could they be gold hidden underground? Did I just awaken X-ray vision? Ah!
Rookie! Playing dumb with me, huh? Stan, please don't be angry. He has had a fever for a few days. His brain, he's a bit slow. Please don't mind him. Hey, you got a smart mouth, huh? Next time I'll kill you. What are you looking at? Get to work! Get moving!
You okay, old Martin?
I am fine. From now on, stay out of Stan's way. Otherwise, it'll cost you your life. Let's get back to work. Spit!
Natural gold nugget. Weight, 3.6 grams.
What is going on? I can actually absorb the gold's energy. And after absorbing it, I can see the gold underground much more clearly.
Franklin, lucky you! You struck gold again. Oh, just dumb luck. There is still stuff down here. Damn it! Hurry up!
You are so strong!
My strength has grown too. I feel like one swing of this shovel could slay a dragon.
Oh, give it a rest, Franklin. You've struck gold twice already. Don't tell me you're gonna find more.
Yeah, exactly.
For us mining slaves, finding one tiny nugget a day is lucky enough.
Franklin, don't tell me you can dig up even more gold.
Holy crap. Franklin struck gold again!
Think you are actually gonna dig up gold?
Holy crap! Franklin found gold again! That is crazy! Amazing!
Hey, Franklin! Frank, you got some kind of secret trick!
Care to teach us? This secret of mine, you guys can't learn it. Ha! What secret could he have? It is just dumb luck. Don't tell me you can dig up gold again.
Franklin found gold yet again! what?
Hurry up! Keep digging!
Franklin found gold again and again!
Holy crap!
Holy crap!
Natural gold nugget. Weight, 13 grams.
Wow, Franklin, in just a short while, you dug up all this gold. This must be worth over $10,000, right?
Sai, what is the point of it being worth so much? With our status, we're just slaves in this mine. All this gold has to be handed over to the mine anyway.
That is true. You'd better hand it over to Stan, or if he finds out, you'll be in trouble again.
If only I could hide this gold, that'd be great. Where's my gold? Gold, appear! Could it be? Could it be by absorbing the gold's energy, I awakened a spatial storage ability? Awesome! With this inner space, from now on at Sunrise Mine, however much gold I dig up, it'll all be mine! It is so late. What is Stan sneaking around for?
Even though I am the supervisor of Sunrise Mine, at the end of the day, I am just a dog to the whites. I can't even come and go as I please. When I am on leave in a few days, I'll take all this gold out of here and sell it.
Holy crap.
Natural gold. Weight 120 grams.
Just this morning, Stan took 11 grams of my gold, and tonight he brings me 120 grams. That son of a bitch is actually pretty nice. Something's not right. Stan actually dares to stash gold secretly. If the whites find out about this, they definitely won't spare him. Should I take this opportunity and let the whites get rid of him? He is no saint anyway. It'd be a good deed for the workers.
Let's do it.
I'll leave half the gold here.
Natural gold. Weight 120 grams.
Hurry up and dig! Faster! Faster! Look alive!
Awesome! Gonna strike gold again.
Hey! Franklin, did you dig up gold again?
Strike gold, my ass. If he could dig up gold every day, he'd be king of the world.
That is true. It is not like picking cabbages. You can't strike gold every day.
If he finds gold today, I'll eat shit.
Charlie, when are you gonna stop scamming free meals?
Hey, what is that supposed to mean?
Damn. Hey!
He really dug up gold?
Franklin's luck is too good.
Natural gold nugget. Weighing 23 grams.
My gold seer is freaking awesome. In just a few moments, I dug up 23 grams of gold. As I keep absorbing energy from the gold, my gold seer can see even deeper.
Oh. Whoa! Who is she? She is gorgeous.
She is from one of the 4 houses of Bertonia. Miss White, also the supervisor of our Sunrise Mine. That is Miss White right there, Jessica White. She is also the boss of our Sunrise Mine. Don't let Stan fool you. Usually, in front of us, he acts all high and mighty. But in front of Miss White, he is nothing but a lapdog.
Hurry it up!
Welcome, Miss White. That is Miss White.
Yeah.
The yield for this week. How is it?
Bring it over. Miss White. Our Sunrise Mine did pretty well this week. We've got 632 grams of gold here.
Not even a kilo.
Well, Miss White, as you know, our Sunrise Mine is basically an abandoned mine. Besides, well, we've been panning for 3 years. So, Miss White!
Stan is lying to you! He is skimming off the top! He is hiding the gold! Miss White, Stan is lying!
Is Franklin crazy?
He actually offended Stan. Franklin's dead meat now. Miss White, I want to report Stan for stashing gold.
Rookie, what are you talking about?
Put the gun down. Go on.
Miss White, please don't listen to him. He's just trying to get revenge. Just yesterday, he dug up some gold but wouldn't hand it over, so I taught him a lesson. Now he is holding a grudge and trying to get back at me.
I said, put the gun down.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Miss White, I saw Stan last night. Stashing gold down that hill. If you don't believe me, I can find it for you right now.
I didn't do it, Miss White.
Go. Go with him to check.
Did Stan really stash gold? No way.
I don't think so, either. I am guessing Franklin just wants to suck up to Miss White, so he is putting on this show.
Yeah. But the thing is, if Franklin pulls this stunt, isn't he afraid Stan will get back at him later?
Impossible. I hid the gold so well. There is no way Franklin could find it. What? How did Franklin find this box?
Stan, you've got a lot of nerve. Daring to steal from the White family.
Miss White! I wasn't thinking straight! Please spare my life! Miss White, spare my life! Miss White, I beg you, please spare me! I'll never do it again!
Jeez! She is really gorgeous, but she is absolutely ruthless.
No way. Stan actually dared to hide the gold. And Frank actually found it.
Oh man, Frank really hit the jackpot. He really got on Miss White's good side.
You. What is your name?
Miss White, I am Franklin Lane.
You did a great job. From today on, you'll be managing Sunrise Mine.
Huh?
Oh, what is going on?
Miss White, I don't want to manage Sunrise Mine. Could you please just let me go? This Sunrise Mine is really nothing but a slave camp. I am not going to spend my life here.
Franklin Lane, do you realize what you are saying?
Huh?
Few people cost the White family a lot of money to buy. Here in Bertonia, freedom isn't easily earned. But I can give you a chance. How about this? If within 3 months you hand over 10 kilos of gold, I could let you walk free. What do you say?
10 kilos of gold. Even all of us
Scrape
together.
that up in a year. That is a whole lot of gold. I bet this kid won't agree to that easily.
10 kilos of gold for one person's freedom.
What? Can't pull it off.
I'll get you 20 kilos of gold for 2 people's freedom.
Old Martin always takes good care of me, and he saved my life yesterday. If I have a chance to escape, I have to take him with me. Besides, with my gold seer, digging up 20 kilos of gold will be a piece of cake.
20 kilos. 20 kilos. Franklin's gotta be crazy.
I bet he found a few pieces of gold recently, and now it has gone to his head.
20 kilos of gold for 2 people.
For my freedom, Franklin, and, Martin Ford's freedom.
Hello, Miss White.
Franklin, you are more interesting than I thought. All right, have it your way. Within 3 months, if you can hand over 20 kilos of gold, I'll let you and him go. But if you fail, both of you will die.
Huh? This...
Let's go. Yo, Franklin. Frank, hey. 20 kilos for 2 guys. Why don't you add another 10 and take me with you?
Franklin, 20 kilos of gold in 3 months. How can we possibly dig that much up?
Don't worry, Martin. Just wait and see. In 3 months, the 2 of us will leave this hellhole together.
All right. Since you are so confident, let's give it our best shot.
At the Sunrise Mine, no minor slave has ever left here alive. Let me introduce myself. I am Sean Stone, Miss White's newly appointed mine supervisor. By the way, Stanley Stone, the man you killed, is my brother. You are dead meat.
Sean Stone, Miss White and I have a 3-month bet. If you kill me right now, what do you think will happen to you?
Then I'll let you live for 3 more months. In 3 months, if you don't have 20 kilos of gold, I'll execute you myself. Let's go.
Franklin, Sean is Stanley's brother. We used Miss White to get Stanley killed. Sean will never let us get away with it.
So what if he comes after us? Miss White and I have a 3-month bet. For the next 3 months at least, we're safe. Yeah.
Natural dog head gold nugget, weighing 550 grams, weighing 550 grams.
Perfect! It is a doghead gold nugget. These natural gold nuggets are worth 10 times more than regular gold. A piece this big is easily equivalent to 5 kilos of gold.
Natural dog head gold nugget, weighing 550 grams.
Franklin, what are you doing? Digging for doghead gold. Are you kidding me? Doghead gold is worth way more than regular gold. You think you can just dig it up like that?
I said I can.
Oh,
It really is a doghead gold nugget.
It weighs 550 grams. It is worth almost 5 kilos of gold. It just bought back half our lives.
Oh man, Franklin, you are amazing. Let's see who still dares to say, we can't dig anything up. 20 kilos of gold doesn't seem like such a big deal now.
Great! After absorbing the energy from this doghead gold nugget, my gold seer can now see gold 50 centimeters underground. With my internal spatial storage, I can hide the gold I dig up. This is so convenient.
Franklin, Martin, just dig where I've marked. Follow these spots, and you'll definitely find gold. The two of us might be able to leave this hellhole in less than 3 months.
Are you for real?
It is truer than gold.
Since you are so confident, even if we don't find anything, we've got nothing to lose. I'll dig.
Time is tight, and we have a lot to do. I need to focus specifically on digging up the large gold chunks. I'll leave the small ones to Martin.
Naturally formed gold weighs 105 grams. Natural gold weighs 105 grams. Natural gold nugget 187 grams. Wait, natural gold weight 105 grams. Natural gold nugget.
You are what?
Oh, Franklin, working so hard digging. Must have found a lot, huh?
Yeah.
Who knows? He might just dig up over 100 grams soon.
Well, what do you know?
Whoa! Touch! Franklin, you've got some crazy luck!
Well, thanks to your good wishes, this piece of gold right here is really over 100 grams. So what if you dug up this much? Your bet with Miss White is 20 kilos.
Exactly. To dig up 20 kilos of gold, you'd need old Martin to share your luck and dig up gold every day.
Hey, I struck gold! Hey, I found gold. It is over 50 grams.
Franklin being lucky is one thing. How is old Martin this lucky too? It makes no sense.
Tell me about it. I've already gone 3 days without finding any gold. How do they both keep finding it?
Quitting time. Franklin, you are really amazing. You just draw a circle and find gold right there.
Keep it up, Martin. We might not even need 3 months to get out of this hellhole.
All right, I'll go dig up the remaining spots. Hurry up and dig! Faster, damn it!
Over the past few days, old Martin and I have dug up 5 kilos of gold. With that doghead gold nugget, we're almost at 10 kilos. If we work hard today, we might just find another 2 kilos.
What is the hold? Keep digging! Faster! Faster! Stop slacking and get to work!
This is... I can't believe in my whole life I found a doghead gold nugget! It really is a doghead gold nugget. Would he really hit the jackpot?
Such a huge doghead gold nugget. That has got to be 200 grams.
200 grams of doghead gold! That is equal to 2 kilos of gold! It is just a tiny doghead nugget. What is all the fuss about? A few days ago, Franklin.
An 1100 gram doghead gold nugget.
Doghead gold is worth 10 times more with this piece, plus the gold from the other day. I've gathered 20 kilos worth of gold. I can finally leave this hellhole of a mine!
Franklin, what are you digging for? Doghead gold. What? Did I hear that right? Digging for doghead gold.
You think doghead gold is that easy to find? Just because Woody found a doghead gold nugget, you think you can find one too? In your dreams.
Franklin, if you can dig up doghead gold, every rock in this mine, I'll eat them all.
Maybe Franklin will actually find doghead gold. I believe in him. Anyway, these guys don't know that Franklin already dug up doghead gold a few days ago.
Is Franklin your daddy? You believe whatever he says. You idiot. He could sell you out and you'd thank him. If Franklin didn't force that bet with Miss White, you might actually live. But now look, in 3 months when you can't hand over 20 kilos of gold, you two will die together.
I believe in Franklin anyway. He'll definitely find Doghead Gold. He is my brother. He wouldn't lie to me.
I'd like to see how Franklin digs up Doghead Gold this time.
With a shovel, of course.
What?
He actually dug out a Doghead Gold nugget!
Ugh, what kind of dumb luck is this?
And it is such a massive piece!
Great! Absorbing the energy from this nugget, my gold seer is now able to detect gold 3 meters underground.
How are you so incredible? You dug it up on your first try.
Franklin, this Doghead Gold nugget of yours must be at least 1 kilo! I suddenly feel like my nugget isn't so impressive anymore.
I told you Franklin could find a Doghead Gold nugget, but you guys wouldn't listen.
Franklin, hand over the Doghead Gold nugget. According to Sunrise, mine's rules, all the gold dug up must be handed over to the White family.
This Doghead Gold nugget. I'll naturally hand it to the White family, but I'll give it to Miss White myself.
You wanna die, huh? I said, hand over the gold.
Sean, if you kill me, do you think Miss White won't look into it? When Miss White finds out, I think your fate will be the same as Dan.
Franklin, you are nothing but a lowly mining slave. Don't think so highly of yourself. I'll count to 3. If you don't hand over the gold, then die. As for Miss White, I'll just say you tried to run. So I killed you.
Oh, Miss White is here. Hurry up! Come here! Run faster! Miss White is here. We're in for a good show.
Miss White.
Hurry, hurry!
What is going on here?
Miss White, this kid doesn't know what is good for him. He dug up a Doghead Gold nugget, and he wanted to keep it for himself.
Franklin, tell me what happened.
Miss White! Sean is lying. I dug up the Doghead Gold nugget, and everyone here saw it. But he insisted I hand it to him. I think he has an ulterior motive.
Let me see it.
Miss White, the value of a Doghead nugget is 10 times that of regular gold. I wonder what this one is worth. This Doghead Gold nugget.
Weighs over 1 kilogram. Let's say it counts as 11 pounds of gold. Franklin, you're pretty lucky. At least your life is spared. But as for your friend's life, that is still uncertain.
Exactly. Nobody's lucky every single day.
Miss White, you said earlier that if I could gather 20 kilograms of gold, my friend and I could leave this mine, right?
Are you telling me that you've already dug up 20 kilograms of gold? That is not a very funny joke.
That is right, Miss White. I've already gathered 20 kilograms of gold.
What did you say?
20 kilograms? Is that for real? How could he possibly dig up 20 kilograms of gold in such a short time? Could he really gather that much? Impossible! That is so much! Wow!
The gold in here is a solid 5.5 kilos.
Aren't you still short 4 pounds? How dare you lie to Miss White? You're dead.
Asshole.
Holy cow! That is huge! What a massive chunk! How many kilos could that be?
This Doghead nugget weighs 550 grams. In terms of value, it is worth 5.5 kilos of gold.
Holy crap!
Another Doghead nugget!
Yeah, it must be over 500 grams.
That means it is worth 5 kilos of gold.
Has Franklin hit the mother lode or something? Looks like Franklin actually gathered up 20 kilos of gold.
Miss White, here is 5 kilos of gold. This Doghead nugget is 550 grams, plus the one in your hand, that 1100 gram Doghead nugget. I believe it should be over 20 kilos of gold, right? If you don't believe me, you can weigh it on the scale.
How did you do this?
How I did it doesn't matter. What matters is you promised us, with 20 kilos of gold, you will set us free, right?
Since you, Franklin, have handed in enough gold, from today on, you and your friend here are free to go. On top of that, at the White family's mine, you can keep mining.
Miss White, letting Franklin mine freely here, isn't that against the rules?
Are you telling me what to do?
I wouldn't dare.
Miss White, as you can see, Seanstone really has it out for me. If I continue to stay at Sunrise Mine to dig for gold, I am afraid I'll end up dead by his hands.
He wouldn't dare. If Franklin dies one day, I don't care who did it. You'll be going down with him.
Huh?
Are you serious? thunder! It is gonna rain! Hurry up! Let's go! Rain is coming! Oh, that came out of nowhere.
Franklin, I really didn't think I'd ever get out of Sunrise Mine. From now on, my life belongs to you. Do whatever you tell me.
Don't say that, Martin. We're both stranded in Burtonia and share the same fate. We're basically brothers now. Helping each other is only natural.
Fair enough. But Franklin, your kindness, I will always remember it. Both of us are finally free now. When do you plan on leaving here?
Wait. Wait for the rain to stop. Wait till we dig up more gold. Once we have some capital, only then can we be truly free. Yeah. You can't go anywhere without money, especially in a place like Burtonia. The gold we dug up earlier went to Sunrise Mine to buy our freedom. We have to stay at the mine and make some more capital before we go.
Hurry the hell up! Stop dragging your feet. Because of the heavy rain, you already had 3 days off. Today, every single one of you better hand in some gold. Or else...
Hurry up! Pick up the pace! Faster! Faster! Who said you could rest? Hurry up! Come on! Move your asses! Bunch of lazy bums! Hurry the hell up! Stop dawdling! I mean you!
Franklin. Did you hear a word I just said?
Seanstone, you got the guts to shoot.
He wouldn't dare. If Franklin ever dies, I don't care who does it. You are going down with him.
If you ain't gonna shoot, why point the damn gun? If you don't have the guts to shoot, put the damn gun down.
Let's go!
Martin sure is lucky.
He turned his life around following Franklin. Now he is not even scared of Sean.
If I had known, I would have followed Franklin too.
Ha! Looks like a gold coin! What? It is really a gold coin!
A gold coin?
What gold coin? A real gold coin! You are kidding! It is a gold coin! Hurry! Hurry! I don't believe I can't dig one up! There really are gold coins!
What is going on here?
I found a silver coin too! I also found a silver coin! I got a silver coin too! I found one too! I dug up a gold coin! Oh man, finally!
So many are finding them. I better hurry up. Wait, is this a gold coin?
Medieval gold coin. Weight 13 grams. High historical collectible value. Value $500,000.
Franklin, is this really a gold coin? How much is it worth?
It is real. It is a medieval gold coin. A single coin is worth $500,000. That is equal to a pound of gold.
500美元，666。
Old Martin, don't just stand there. Hurry up and dig. One gold coin is $500,000.
I found one too! I got one too!
In just one morning, I dug up a total of 18 ancient gold coins and 33 silver coins. This is a massive haul. Nice. After absorbing the energy from these ancient coins, my gold here can now see gold 10 meters underground. But why did so many gold coins suddenly appear here overnight? This kind of thing has never happened before.
Siamese King's Tomb. It contains countless treasures. Siamese King's Tomb, valued at over $1 billion. Valued at over $1 billion.
Damn! Who'd have thought beneath the Sunrise Mine lies the Siamese King's tomb?
The Siamese King's tomb.
Oh. In that case, then it all makes sense. A heavy rainstorm washed out the tomb passage below. Just the gold coins it washed out are in the dozens. Holy crap. Then the treasure in this tomb, how much must it be worth? No way. But Sunrise Mine belongs to the White family. If I want to quietly take the treasure from the tomb, it is not going to be easy at all.
Franklin, look what I got. 3 gold coins and 5 silver ones. Are these gold coins really, like you said, worth $500,000 each?
Of course.
Why would I lie?
Franklin, how much did you find? If you didn't get much,
I'll give you one.
Take a look. What is this?
Whoa, that is a lot. Wow, that is a lot.
You call this a lot?
Everyone, right now, hand over all the gold and silver coins you found. If anyone hides them, I'll break there.
Man, we worked hard for these.
Come on, hand them all over. Hand them over. Quick, move it.
Well, we were never gonna keep them anyway.
Oh, all that work for nothing.
Franklin, I really owe you one. Otherwise, my gold coins would have been handed over too.
Oh, Martin, what are you thanking me for? If you really want to thank me, just give me half of the gold you dug up.
Here.
Get up here! Hurry, they're here! Come on, hurry up!
Miss White.
I heard you guys dug up a lot of ancient coins this morning.
Miss White. A total of 21 gold coins and 28 silver coins. All right here.
Good job.
Miss White. It is just that Franklin and Martin didn't hand over a single gold coin. Franklin's in trouble now.
This little lady is coming for me again. Hey, look at this! Pigs must be flying today! Franklin's actually got guts!
Do you guys think Franklin would dare defy Miss White?
Like hell he would, unless he has got a death wish.
Miss White, according to our deal, once I gather 20 kilos of gold, I can mine at the Sunrise Mine anywhere I want. So theoretically, no matter how many coins I dig up, they all belong to me, right?
This Franklin, he's really got a death wish. How dare he bargain with Miss White?
Of course, I, Jessica White, keep my word. You are a free man now, Franklin. Whatever you dig up, it all belongs to you. I just want to ask you, would you sell the coins you hold? I'll pay $100,000 apiece.
What? $100,000 apiece! I just handed in 3.
Oh, tell me about it. Franklin and his guys have it so good. The coins they dig up, they get to take them home.
If you want that kind of treatment, it is simple. Just give Miss White 10 kilos of gold.
Sorry, Miss White. My luck was pretty bad. I didn't dig up any gold coins.
I didn't expect Miss to be so honorable. But considering the market price is $500,000 a coin, she only offered $100,000. There is no way I am selling.
If you want to keep them, I won't force you.
Break it up! Get back to work!
Come on, let's go.
How can I get my hands on the treasures in the Siamese king's tomb? Should I just go ahead and buy the Sunrise Mine?
Franklin, what are you muttering about?
Oh, it is nothing. I was just wondering how to sell these gold coins. Let's go. Let's find a place to sell them.
Hello, I am the manager of Grandworth Auction House, Melissa Wynn. May I ask, are you two looking to sell some treasures?
Could you take a look at this for me? Is there something wrong with it?
There is no problem with this gold coin. Let me first tell you the origin of this gold coin. Back in the day after King Surya conquered the Southeast Peninsula, to commemorate his great deeds, he ordered master craftsmen to mint them. A total of 300 were made, but no one has ever seen this type of gold coin since. Rumor has it that these coins eventually became Suryas, burial objects.
So, 300 of these coins in total. It seems the rest of them are most likely at the Sunrise Mine, inside that massive tomb below.
For this gold coin, our auction house's offer is $500,000 each. What do you think, sir?
Franklin, $500,000 each.
Keep it down. Miss Wynn, I have here a total of 21 gold coins and 38 silver coins. How much would they be worth?
So many. That is a lot. 21 gold coins at $500,000 each, making it a total of $10.5 million. 38 silver coins at $50,000 each, totaling $1.9 million. So the grand total is $12.4 million.
Take out your phone.
Payee's notification. Received $12.4 million.
Mr. Lane, is there anything else?
Oh, right. Miss Wynn, you are quite knowledgeable. Just hypothetically speaking, if I had some money and wanted to buy a mine, but the yield wasn't very high, do you think that is a good idea?
So, you want to know if you buy the Sunrise Mine, how much it'd cost?
Miss Wynn, what do you mean? I never said I wanted to buy Sunrise Mine.
But I already figured it out.
Figured it out?
That is right. Actually, before you arrived, Jessica White already sold me over 20 gold coins. And since the two of us are such close friends, I naturally knew these coins came from the Sunrise Mine. As for what happened next, you already know. When you brought out these coins, I figured it out. Sunrise Mine must be near King Surya the Conqueror's tomb. Right. And then you ask me how much it cost to buy a mine. The answer is pretty obvious. The answer to that is naturally quite simple.
Information gaps can kill. If I'd known Jessica sold gold coins here, I would have gone somewhere else.
Oh, Miss Wynn, you must be joking. We just sold some gold coins to get some capital, so we want to buy a gold mine and try running it.
Besides, Jessica just complained to me about someone who, in 10 days, dug up 20 kilos of gold and earned his freedom. So, Mr. Lane, with your gold mining skills, why not stay at the White family's mine and keep digging? Why go out and buy a mine of your own? Unless you actually found some huge tomb around the Sunrise Mine.
Well, you've got a wild imagination, Miss Wynn. Not writing mystery novels would be a real waste.
Yeah.
Oh, please. It is not my imagination. You are just a terrible actor. It is not that I am overthinking it. You are just a terrible actor. I was only guessing before, but your brilliant acting convinced me that around the Sunrise Mine, there really is the Siamese King's tomb, right?
This woman, does she really need to be this smart?
Alright, let's get down to business. Acquiring Sunrise Mine requires $150 million, and I feel that you, Mr. Lane, probably can't afford that, right? Why not let the Wynn family negotiate the buyout with the White family? After acquiring it, the mine will be left to you to manage. As for the profits, we split them 50-50. Naturally, those profits include the Siamese Royal Mausoleum. What do you say?
Miss Wynn, you are being a bit condescending right now. What makes you think I can't afford that?
Can you come up with it? Fine, even if you can get the money. Do you really think, as a former White family mine slave, they'd sit down and negotiate selling the Sunrise Mine to you?
Goodbye, Miss Wynn. Let's go.
Wait, Mr. Lane, think it over. It'll benefit us both, after all.
Miss, Franklin is just too stubborn. Why don't we just work with the White family? It'd be easier, and we could also let them teach him a lesson.
Watch your mouth. The Wynn family runs a legitimate business. Protecting our clients' privacy is one of our duties. Besides, Sunrise Mine spans for miles. Do you know exactly where the tomb is or how deep it is buried? Without Franklin's exact coordinates, it'd be hard for us to find it.
Move it! No! Slacking! Hurry up! Keep digging!
I am dead tired.
So tired!
I just took a fall and got a mouthful of mud.
The taste of this dirt makes me sick. Hurry up! You hear me?
Even when it is raining, these guys are monsters.
Move it! Move it!
I am so exhausted. Killing me. Please. God, let us find some gold soon.
There's really nothing. How long do we have to keep panning?
Any luck on your end?
Move it! Hurry up! Hurry up!
Don't stare at me, boss. Faster! Faster! Let's go! Oh my God. Franklin, around this Sunrise Mine, is there really an ancient tomb like Miss Wynn said?
Yeah.
Partnering with Miss Wynn is actually a good idea. Think about it. Aside from the fact that we can't afford to buy Sunrise Mine ourselves, if the news of this ancient tomb were to leak out, it'd be hard for Miss White to keep her word and guarantee our freedom.
Go on.
As they say, money changes people. The gold we dug up back at the mine, she might have let it go to save face and to keep her promise. But if we unearth that tomb, that is a priceless treasure. Not to mention, this treasure is on the White family's old turf. You think she'd let us walk away? She might feel like she got played, and just kill us in a fit of rage. You know how ruthless she is. You've seen it yourself, right?
Oh, not bad. Old Martin, your analysis is pretty spot on.
Does that mean you agree to work with Miss Wynne?
We'll see. It is hard-earned money, and giving half of it away is a really painful feeling.
Let's get back to work.
Holy crap. Another doghead gold nugget. This is worth 30 kilos of gold. The Sunrise Mine really delivers.
Franklin, I figured since Miss White pardoned you, you'd be long gone from Sunrise Mine. I didn't expect you to still be hanging around here. Makes sense. You loser. You dug up 20 kilos of gold, but gave it all to the White family. In the end, it was all for nothing.
It is just 20 kilos of gold. I can dig that up whenever I want. You are in no position to mock me, Sean.
What did you say? What did you say? 20 kilos of gold. You can dig it up whenever? Did I hear that right? Franklin, you are so full of crap, your BS is off the charts. Everyone, stop! Come over here and look at this. Franklin is talking big again. He says he can easily dig up 20 kilos of gold.
Sean, if I actually dig up 20 kilos of gold today, then what?
This Sean guy keeps messing with me. This time, I have to teach him a lesson.
Franklin, if you dig up 20 kilos of gold today, I'll eat every last bit of it. I'll eat as much as you dig up.
Deal. You said it yourself.
This is gonna be good! Can he really do it? I wanna make a bet!
You think Franklin can actually dig up 20 kilos of gold?
Hard to say. Maybe he'll dig up another big doghead gold nugget. He won't dig up squats. Does he think he is the Monkey King? With 3 heads and 6 arms? Just putting on a show! Can he really find a doghead gold nugget? This ought to be good. He was just lucky before. He'll never dig it up, even if it kills him. He actually found it. No way. He really dug it up. Oh my god. Oh, this guy's luck is insane. What is that? It is huge. How lucky is this guy?
Wow. This doghead gold nugget must be at least 3 kilos. Sean, think you can eat all this.
Franklin is so lucky. A 3-kilo doghead gold nugget.
Sean's in a tough spot now.
Thursday, that is worth like 30 pounds of gold.
I was just messing with you, right, guys?
Yeah. Are we really that close? For you to joke with me every day. If you can't stomach it, then get on your knees. Call me Boss Lane, and I'll let it slide.
Franklin, don't push me too far.
What is this kid doing?
I dare to kill you. Do you dare to kill me, Sean?
He wouldn't dare. If Franklin ever ends up dead, I don't care who did it. You'll be going down with him.
Boss Elaine, I was wrong.
Alright, good boy. Just for today, I'll forgive you.
Look who is backing! This time! You are the one screwed! Call him Grandpa! Damn! Franklin is insane! He even put Sean in his place!
Then again, in the whole Sunrise Mine, he is the only one who dares to cross Sean.
Yeah, he is us!
Who the hell are you talking about? Stop your yapping! Get the hell back to work!
Work faster so you can go back faster! Franklin, you really humiliated Sean Stone. He is definitely going to get back at us.
Oh, what are you talking about? If I didn't mess with him, you think he'd leave us alone? Guys like Sean Stone only pick on the weak. The weaker you act, the more he bullies you.
I guess that is true. So, where are we going now?
To see Miss Wynne? To sell the doghead gold nugget, and we'll discuss a partnership.
Let's go.
Welcome, Mr. Lane. Have you decided to partner with Grandworth Auction?
Miss Wynne, let's talk about the partnership later. Check out this doghead gold nugget first. How much is it worth?
Very nice. This doghead gold nugget has a rich, warm color. Its luster is subtle and refined. The texture is dense and pure. What is most rare is it is such a massive piece. In short, it is a rare masterpiece. $3 kilos in total. I'll give you $30 million.
Deal!
Payees received $30 million. Mr. Lane, the deal for the doghead gold nugget is done. Next, let's talk about the partnership at the Sunrise Mine.
Miss Wynn, how did you know I was coming today to talk about a partnership? How did you know I came today to talk about a partnership?
It is simple. First, your attitude today is much better than when you left last time. If you didn't want to work together, you wouldn't act like this, and we wouldn't be meeting again so soon. Second, your friend ever since he walked in. His eyes have been full of desire. So, to sum up, selling the doghead gold nugget is secondary. Your real purpose here is to discuss a partnership, right?
You're way too smart.
I studied psychology for a few years in college.
Psychology can be used like that.
Alright, cut the crap. In a word, deal or no deal.
I can work with you, but as for the profits, I need 70%.
I can't agree to that proposal. After all, the funds to acquire Sunrise Mining Site, $150 million. You didn't put in a dime. You can take 70% of the profits. Sure, just bring $150 million. Wait.
If I had $150 million, why would I partner with the Wynn family?
Exactly.
The answer is simple. Protection fees. You don't think in a place like Bretonia, everyone is a legit businessman, do you? Even if you acquire Sunrise Mine, without local protection, do you think you can keep it?
We'll do it your way, Miss Wynn. Let's split it 50-50s.
Smart man. Here, sign this contract. It takes effect immediately. Pleasure doing business, Ness. Now come with me to take over the Sunrise Mine.
We're taking over the Sunrise Mine right now. Don't you need to talk to the White family?
It was already settled last night. I was just waiting for you to sign.
Then what about that psychology talk earlier?
Fooled you. Actually, I already looked into your background. A few years ago back home, you were just a miserable corporate slave. 3 years ago, you were tricked to Bretonia and sold to the Sunrise Mine. And just a few days ago, you finally bought your freedom. I believe that besides the Winns, you won't find a better business partner. Am I right?
Miss Wynn, being this smart isn't always a good thing.
How so?
Because a smart woman usually scares men away.
Well, I guess you do have a point there. But here is the question. Why do I need men to like me?
Mainly because you, never mind. Let's head over there now. Let's go.
Miss White, has our Sunrise Mine really been bought by the Wynn family?
Yes. Don't worry, Sean. If you want to stay here, I'll talk to the Winns and put in a good word for you.
Thank you so much, Miss White.
Franklin, how did he end up with Melissa Wynn? Normally, they shouldn't even know each other.
Jessica, have you briefed everyone here? Are they all notified?
Don't worry, Melissa. I've already taken care of it. The Wynn family can take over Sunrise Mine anytime. Franklin, you are really something. Who knew you weren't just a great miner, but also quite the ladies' man? It has only been a few days since you left the mine, and you've already charmed Miss Wynn.
By the way, Jessica, Franklin seems honest, and his mining skills are good, so I want him to manage the Sunrise Mine. What do you think?
I think he is just honest and quiet.
Franklin must have found some gold coins recently and sold them to Melissa. That is how they teamed up. Here, that is the only way.
All right, Melissa. I've made all the arrangements here. From now on, the Wynn family officially takes over Sunrise Mine.
Thank you so much, Jessica.
Come here.
Oh.
I don't know how you met that woman, But I have to warn you, she is extremely smart. When you are with her, always keep your guard up, so you don't end up getting played for a fool. And this woman isn't exactly what she seems. She is not harmless, kind, or gentle.
What does she mean by that?
Miss White, wait for me! I am leaving with you!
Franklin, was Jessica bad-mouthing me again?
Why would Miss White badmouth you? Aren't you two best friends?
Alright, Sunrise Mine is ours now. Next, we need to find the exact location of the tomb and go down there to look for treasures. Franklin, are you sure the Siamese King's tomb is right there?
Blast right here. 6 meters underground is the main entrance. I'll go set the explosives. You wait here. It is gonna blow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. Let's go. Go! Everyone, together!
Let's go.
No wonder it is the billion-dollar Siamese royal mausoleum. The treasures in here, every piece is absolutely priceless.
Keep your hands and feet to yourselves. If I catch anyone stealing or stashing anything away, you all know the consequences.
Franklin, you've really given me a huge surprise. These treasures must be worth at least $1 billion. My $150 million investment was totally worth it.
Miss Wynn, about the 50-50th profit split we agreed on, does the deal still stand?
Franklin, you seem really scared of me. Oh, don't worry. The Wynn family does honest business. We're not like the White family. The treasures here, half of them are yours.
That is good. Good to know. After absorbing this energy, my gold seer can see further. Even my strength will grow stronger. Absorbing the gold's energy not only improves my sight, but also strengthens my body. I'll need to find more gold to absorb its energy.
So many antiques, and perfectly preserved too. If we auction them off, the Wynn family will make a fortune. Once I finish taking inventory, I'll confirm it with Franklin, then send them straight to Grandworth Auction House.
Franklin, here is the treasure list I just put together. See if there is anything missing. If everything is fine, I'll have someone deliver these to Grandworth Auction House.
Miss White.
What is it?
You are surprisingly nice.
Then can you tell me how Jessica White was bad-mouthing me this afternoon?
Nice try.
Whatever.
Mr. Lane, Miss Wynn ordered us to follow your command. You are in charge here. She only takes the dividends.
Good. Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Lane!
I am sure you all know by now, Sunrise Mine has changed owners, from the White family to the Wynn family. And now, the main person in charge of this mine is me, Franklin. We all know each other well, so I won't be too hard on you guys. Starting today,
None of you will work for free anymore. Every month, I will pay you a salary of $10,000.
Are you serious? Man, that is awesome!
Franklin, are you serious?
Franklin, you are not messing with us, right?
I definitely wouldn't lie to you. We're all from the same place. Work hard, everyone. In a few days, I'll have a good talk with Miss Wynn and try to help you all escape being mind slaves. How does that sound?
Mr. Lane is awesome!
Mr. Lane is the boss.
Mr. Lane is a total boss!
Alright, let's break it up. Get back to work.
Right away! Can't believe this is happening!
Even though I am the mine owner now, I still need to absorb energy from the gold to strengthen my body. The more gold we mine, the better it'll be.
Franklin, were you serious just now? Are you really gonna help these miners escape being mind slaves?
Is there a problem?
No, I am just feeling a bit emotional. Back then, the two of us spent 20 kilos of gold just to buy our freedom. They have it so good now.
There are two reasons why I am doing this. Actually, first, I don't want to see our people suffer in this mine. Second,
what? And secondly,
to win their loyalty. Think about it. We two just made over $40 million. And soon, we'll get $1 billion auction cut. With so much on the line, we can't afford to screw this up. So I was thinking we build our own armed forces. If we run into trouble later, we'll have some backup.
Oh, so you mean out of these miners? We pick reliable ones and build our own armed forces.
Yeah, that is the idea.
What if Miss Wynn finds out?
Then let her find out. Miss Wynn is far too smart. Dealing with her feels like walking on thin ice. That is actually the main reason I want our own forces. Besides,
When you are with her, always watch your back so you don't end up getting eaten alive. And this woman is not as innocent and harmless as she looks.
anyway, don't worry about it, old Martin. Just do exactly as I say. I'll transfer $10 million to you later. You'll be mainly in charge of the security forces for our mine.
Alright, whatever you say, Franklin, I'll follow your lead. I'll go feel those guys out first.
Okay.
After absorbing the energy from the gold in the tomb, my goldseer can now easily spot gold 20 meters underground. If I could see a bit deeper, maybe someday I'd be able to find a massive underground vein.
Naturally formed doghead gold nuggets weight 2 kilograms. Weight 3 kilograms.
2 massive doghead gold nuggets, but they're buried so deep, over a meter down. How long would it take one guy to dig that up? Hey, get 2 guys over here.
Hey! Frank, what is up?
Did you find some huge chunk of gold?
No regular gold, but there is doghead gold.
Doghead gold! Let's go.
Just a dig right where I marked. Once it is out, I promise, you'll each get a small gold bean. Frank, you are not messing with us, are you?
A gold bean for each of us, Frank. You better not go back on your word.
I'll go first. Frank, is there really a doghead gold nugget down here? You're not messing with me, right?
Yeah, we've been digging for half the day, let alone a doghead gold nugget. We haven't seen a single piece of gold. Are you sure you weren't mistaken?
If Frank says it is here, it has to be here. Trey, you are too weak to dig. Move aside. Let me do it. You two don't believe me, do you?
We do. Of course we do. Doghead nuggets are much rarer than regular gold. You can't just dig them up so easily.
Yeah, Frank. Let's just forget it.
Frank's luck has always been good, but he doesn't have X-ray vision. How could he see gold underground? He is probably just messing with us.
I got it!
Whoa, there really is a doghead nugget.
This doghead nugget, Frank, you really knew where to dig.
Oh, well, you two don't believe me, huh? Then this little gold nugget is a reward for Alfred.
Thanks, Frank!
Frank, I dug for ages! I helped too!
Frank, I was wrong. I know I was wrong. Give me another chance, Frank.
Not bad. 5 kilos of doghead gold, worth $50 million. I'll transfer $25 million to you.
Why? $25 million.
Didn't we have a deal? Profits from Sunrise Mine are split 50-50. These 2 doghead gold nuggets, weren't they dug out from Sunrise Mine?
Don't push it. The Wynn family invested in Sunrise Mine.
You only put in $150 million. In less than 3 days, you've made $500 million. Now even my little profit, you want a piece of. I am the mine owner, after all. Am I also someone you can just exploit?
What are you talking about? What do you mean by exploiting?
Alright, fine. Let me rephrase that. These 2 dog-head gold nuggets. I actually found them on the side of the road. They didn't come from Sunrise Mine.
Do you think I believe that?
It doesn't matter if you believe it. What matters is my $50 million. Transfer the money now.
Mr. Lane, don't you think you are being completely ungentlemanly?
Miss Wynn, being a gentleman isn't worth $25 million to me. Just transfer the $50 million.
Fine, I'll transfer $50 million this time, but just this once.
As if I'll let you handle my gold again.
Oh, perfect timing. The ancient tomb treasures will be auctioned off soon. You should come with me, so a certain someone won't complain that I am ripping them off again. I need to step away, find a place to sit.
Why are you so far away? I won't bite. Come here, sit down.
Miss White.
Franklin, you played a good game. I gave you your freedom, and you turn around with that Melissa Wynn to team up and scam me.
Miss White, let me make this clear. My freedom was bought with 20 kilos of gold. It has nothing to do with you. And besides, you are saying Melissa and I teamed up to trick you. I completely deny that.
It has been a few days, you've gotten pretty bold. How dare you speak to me like that? Then let me ask you. The Siamese royal treasure under the Sunrise Mine. What is that about? Did you really think I was completely clueless?
How do you know?
Melissa, of course. That woman told me. I told you a long time ago, she is not a good person. But you didn't believe me.
This woman is way too sneaky. She deliberately leaked the news to Jessica. Isn't she just making me a target?
Welcome everyone to the Grandworth auction. For today's Grandworth auction, the first item up for bid are these ivory tusks right here. Even though these 3 tusks are 500 years old, they are perfectly preserved. The starting bid is $50 million.
Perfect. My bedroom needs some decorations. I'll take these 3 tusks. $60 million.
That is General Conrad, one of the 2 major warlords in Bretonia. If he wants something, no one dares to bid against him.
Since there are no further bids, these 3 ivory tusks go to General Conrad. Next up for auction is our second item, a blue and white porcelain vase. The starting bid is $1 million. Today's Siamese royal treasure has all been sold. Thank you all for participating. Our next item was consigned by a client from Harbor City to Grandworth Auction House to be auctioned today. It is an Imperial Jade hairpin set. The starting bid is $10 million. It is said that this set was Princess Grace's dowry, and Princess Grace was Empress Dowager Victoria's adopted daughter. Its value speaks for itself.
$20 million! I bid $30 million!
Is it always this crazy? $30 million for a set of hairpins? I wonder if my gold seer can see the true value of the set.
Emerald Dragon Gold Jewelry Box. Grand Marshal Seal value $200 million.
Awesome! My gold seer doesn't just see gold underground. It can even show the exact value of any item at a glance. But what is the deal with these 2 descriptions? Could the box actually hide a Grand Marshal seal worth $200 million?
I bid $40 million.
I bid $50 million.
I didn't know you were so rich, Franklin, to spend $50 million on this hairpin set. How about this, Franklin? You give this hairpin set to me. If you do, you and Melissa teaming up to set me up, we can just let it slide. How is that?
I bid $60 million. Young man, I know you like this hairpin set too, but I bid $60 million. You won't fight me for it, right?
This old man's got a sharp eye. He saw right away that the true value of this set is $60 million. But it is obvious that he doesn't know hidden inside this box is a Grand Marshal seal worth $200 million.
Old gentleman, you do have a point. But I still want to fight for it. I bid $65 million.
This Franklin Lane was just a mine slave a few days ago. Now he is throwing money around. A $65 million bid without even blinking. The intel I got from the Sunrise Mine was spot on. Franklin and Melissa really did dig up a huge tomb right under the Sunrise Mine.
Huh, young man. Just showing off. No respect for the rules. This hairpin set is worth $60 million at most, yet you just had to bid $65 million. Huh, how clueless.
Sir, if I am bidding $65 million, it means it is worth it. If you want it, just raise your bid. Save the empty talk.
Losing money just to show off. I'll pass on that. You think I am as dumb as you?
$65 million going once, $65 million going twice, $65 million and sold. Congratulations, Mr. Lane, on winning this Imperial Jade hairpin set.
Franklin, you really have deep pockets to actually spend $65 million on a hairpin. Are you planning to keep it or give it away?
Keep my ass. It is a money-losing piece of junk.
Old man, are you really that sure this hairpin set will lose money? What if I make hundreds of millions of dollars?
All right. I, Samuel Hayes, have dealt with antiques and curios my whole life. I believe this Qing Dynasty hairpin is not something I'd misjudge. I'll make a bet with you. The hairpin set you bought is a money loser.
What are the stakes?
I'll bet you $30 million.
All right, a $30 million bet. It is a deal.
It really is the Grand Marshal seal.
Franklin, what is this?
Old man, you said you've dealt with antiques your entire life. This seal right here is what I just pulled out of the hidden compartment.
It is the Sui Dynasty's Grand Marshal seal. How was it hidden in the secret compartment of this box?
The Grand Marshal seal? Which general is that?
Have you read Tales of the Dynasties? There is a General Lucius in it. It must be his.
Oh, I know him. He is the general who likes making his men line up.
Sir, what do you think this Grand Marshal seal is actually worth?
At least $200 million.
Then do you think I won our bet? Or did I lose?
Franklin, this Grand Marshal seal is truly priceless. Why don't you put it up for auction today? It'll save you the trouble of moving it.
Hold on, Mr. Lane. I quite like this seal. Why not sell it directly to me? Name your price.
He is Britonia's most powerful warlord. Best not to cross him.
Since General Conrad likes it, then this seal, I'll sell it to you for $200 million. How about that?
Mr. Lane, you are quite straightforward.
There is $200 million in this card.
Mr. Lane, I really like this seal. Thank you. In the future, in Britonia, if you need anything, just let me know.
Franklin is so lucky. Not only did he make $200 million, but he also made General Conrad owe him a huge favor.
Old man, about our bet. It is time to honor it.
I didn't expect you to get such a great bargain. What I am curious about is, how did you know that inside this jewelry box was the General seal?
That is not important.
$30 million has been deposited. I believe earlier the set Mr. Lane won, the Imperial Jade hairpin set, as everyone has seen, was an absolute steal. As for our next item, it was brought to us by a Harbor City merchant who entrusted Grandworth Auction House to auction it. It is the Eastern Hand Golden Beast. The starting bid is $50 million.
Great! In just a few days, it is Grandpa's 70th birthday. If I win this golden beast and give it to him, he'll definitely be thrilled. He won't even blame me for losing the Sunrise Mine. Who knows? He might even give me control of 2 more gold mines.
Gold-plated brass beast, value $5,000.
It is a fake?
$55 million?
60 million.
$65 million!
Miss White.
What is it?
I have some history with Miss White. I'd better give her a heads up, Miss White. If you trust me, this Eastern Hand Golden Beast, you should stop bidding on it.
Are you saying this golden beast is a fake?
Yeah.
Franklin was able to see through that Imperial jewelry box earlier and find the Grand Marshal seal. He must know a thing or two about appraising antiques. It wouldn't hurt to listen to him.
Thanks, Franklin.
The Siamese Royal Treasure auctioned for $1.2 billion. After deducting the fees, your share is $580 million.
Thanks.
Hey, I don't bite. Why are you in such a hurry?
You don't bite. But you do get people in trouble.
What do you mean?
Did you tell Jessica White that the Siamese Royal Treasure is under the Sunrise Mine? Do you know that this could get me killed?
Are you saying I sold you out and told Jessica White about the Siamese Royal Treasure?
Didn't you?
Like hell I did, idiot. Can't you use your brain and think about it? That day, when we opened the treasure's door, so many people were watching. There are no secrets in this world. So Jessica knowing about it is perfectly normal, right?
That actually makes sense.
I can assure you that I have never mentioned to Jessica anything about the Siamese King's tomb. But what I didn't expect was that Jessica got smarter. She actually learned those manipulative tricks.
What do you mean?
If I am guessing correctly, Jessica was the one who brought up the matter of the Siamese King's tomb first, and then beat around the bush to say bad things about me, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense. We got the sunrise mine and got the treasure. It is a done deal. She can't do anything even if she is mad. The only thing she can do right now is pretend to be generous and accept it calmly. Then she plays the victim in front of you, Franklin, to try and get a bit more out of you and make you compensate her more. You men always fall for this trick, right?
Miss Wynn's analysis actually makes a lot of sense, but looking at it now, both of these women are quite a handful.
Do you still think I was the one who leaked the news to Jessica? Do you think I have that much free time? I've already got the treasure. Why would I go show off in front of her? But what I can be sure of is Jessica's life right now is definitely not easy. After all, she cost the White family a Siamese king too. The others will definitely give her a hard time.
My dear sister, the one under Sunrise Mine, Siamese royal mausoleum, you just handed it right over. Such a good granddaughter to Grandpa. You've caused the White family such a massive loss this time. Let's see how you explain this to Grandpa.
Brenda White, what do you mean? What do you mean I gave away the Siamese royal mausoleum? Before signing with the Wynn family, I honestly had no idea about the tomb under the mine. Don't forget, Sunrise Mine, I only took over a year ago. You were managing it before. Why didn't you notice the tomb under the mine?
Jessica White, what is that supposed to mean? You were the one who gave the Siamese king's tomb away. Are you trying to blame this on me now?
What do you mean blame it on you? Clearly just as responsible.
Enough! Both of you, shut up! We're a family. What a disgrace fighting like this. Starting today, Jessica, your personal profits from the mines are cut in half. Understood?
Understood, Grandpa.
Franklin Lane, you really screwed me over.
Grandpa, this is all because of Franklin Lane. We need to teach him a lesson. Otherwise, outsiders will think the White family are pushovers.
Brandon, what are you suggesting?
It is simple. Kill him. End it once and for all. He is just a mind slave. He has no status in Bertonia and no background. If we kill him, no one will even care.
Brandon, don't do anything stupid. Franklin and General Conrad are friends. Don't you dare get the White family killed.
You think I believe he is a mind slave? Why would General Conrad be friends with him?
As my gold seer's detection improves, my gold mining efficiency keeps going up. Just this morning, I've dug up 1 kilo of gold.
Franklin. Read him. Hello, Director Lane. Franklin, Leo and the guys are the security I handpicked. Their loyalty is absolute.
Being stranded in Bretonia is tough on you all. Work hard, and I'll take you home soon.
Oh, thanks, Frank. Franklin, you dog of the White family! How dare you team up with Melissa Wynn to scam money from the White family? I think you have a death wish. Franklin, if you know what is good for you, hand over $1 billion and get out of Sunrise Mine. Otherwise, I'll make sure you die a miserable death.
Miserable death. That depends on if you have what it takes.
Franklin, I am young Master White! You wouldn't dare touch me!
Disarm them. Tie him up. Then notify Miss White to ransom him.
You have a fucking death wish! The White family is one of Bertonia's 4 houses! If you dare, get down!
Tell Director White to come ransom him. Tell her I want a $1 billion ransom. And notify Miss Wynn as well.
Got it.
As for the profits from the Siamese royal mausoleum, the Wynn family has a share too. Since the White family has come knocking, Melissa Wynn needs to do her part now.
I told you not to come. Franklin, tell me, how do you want to settle this?
Miss White, it is simple. As soon as Brandon arrived, he demanded $1 billion. So pay me $1 billion, and he is yours.
$1 billion? Impossible. That is way too much. Even if you sold this idiot by the pound, he is not worth $1 billion.
Jessica, you bitch! How dare you say that to me? Just wait! I'll have Grandpa kick you out!
The great White family can't even afford $1 billion. Then just shoot him.
Jessica, save me! Give him $1 billion! If I die, Grandpa will never forgive you!
Franklin, do you know what you are doing? You are making an enemy of the White family.
Cut the crap. I am just asking for $1 billion. Can you pay it?
$1 billion, the White family can't come up with that much right now. $500 million. Let Brandon go. How about it? Franklin, think about it. $500 million is the most the White family can offer right now. If you kill this loser, you won't get a single cent, and you'll become sworn enemies with the White family.
Fine. $500 million. Deal.
$500 million has been deposited into your account.
Go! Get out! Get lost!
Franklin! You dare go against the White family! You have a death wish!
Franklin, you've got some nerve. Even the White family, one of the 4 houses of Bertonia, you dare to extort.
Don't say that, Miss Wynn. I only dared to do it because I had the Wynn family backing me up. Out of the 500 million from the White family, I'll give you 100 million.
100 million is not enough. At least 200 million.
Miss Wynn, do you think my face is worth 200 million?
Alright, I am done joking around. Anyway, Franklin, you'd better be careful these days. The White family, as one of Bertonia's 4 houses, isn't as simple as you think.
Like how?
They have deep ties with a major warlord in Bertonia.
Warlord? Yeah, you mean the one from the auction, General Conrad?
Not General Conrad. It is General Conrad's arch-nemesis, General Milton. This guy you can't afford to mess with. Our Wynn family can't either.
Why didn't you tell me earlier?
I was too busy watching you show off. I forgot all about it. Oh, right. Besides General Milton, the White family also has pretty good relations with 2 other major houses.
Franklin, what should we do?
What is there to fear? We just bring the fight to them. They have guns, but so do we. They just have a few more. That is all. Old Martin, here's another $100 million. Go recruit more men right now.
Brother Frank, my good friend, what are you up to? If you are free, come do me a small favor. I'll pay you $100 million.
You are too kind. General Conrad, since you asked, of course I'll help. Just tell me where to go.
I've already sent someone to pick you up.
What do you think, Conrad? This Ming Dynasty jade piece is pretty nice, right? It is a freshly unearthed treasure. If I wasn't in such a rush to pay my men, I'd never part with it.
I do like it. But
what?
But I have to wait for a friend to appraise it for me. Come, Franklin, take a look at this jade piece for me.
Yes, General.
This Franklin managed to score a $200 million Grand Marshal seal at the auction. His appraisal skills shouldn't be half bad.
Material, epoxy resin, value $500.
I crafted this jade piece carefully, and I stuffed the inside with scrap Hessian jade for weight. I don't believe this kid can see through it.
What do you think, Franklin? If there isn't enough light, I can get a few more lamps.
No need. General, this jade piece is a fake.
Kid, what are you babbling about? This jade artifact is something our general just dug out of the ground. If you know nothing, then shut your mouth.
Kid, eat whatever you want. But words, watch what you say.
Milton, this is my turf. It is not a place for you to run wild. Since Franklin says this jade artifact is a fake, he naturally has his reasons. Franklin, tell us your reasons, so they can be convinced.
Look, General, for a 3D-shaped pictographic craft like this, in ancient times, it was generally hand-carved or cast, using the lost wax method. There would absolutely be no mold seam marks. But look here. On this base and the fine details of the leg seams, there are subtle marks of mold splicing. Therefore, this pictographic ornament is just a modern craft.
Oh. Milton! What do you say now?
You bastard! How dare you swap my goods? You must have a death wish!
General, it wasn't me! Spare me!
My apologies, Conrad. It was my oversight. I let Simon Long swap my goods. Even I was fooled. But rest assured, once I go back, I'll find the real one and have it sent to you.
Guards, drag him out. Milton, that old fox, trying to play me. Franklin, I really owe you today. If it weren't for you, I would have lost $500 million. In this card is your $100 million reward.
The General, I don't need the money, but I might need your help in the future. Please help me look after Sunrise Mine.
Sunrise Mine? Isn't that the White family's territory?
That is right. It used to be their territory, but now it is mine. I've heard that the White family is quite close to Milton. I am worried they might come after me for revenge.
Consider it done. The White family is nothing to me. But as for this money, you must take it. I, Conrad, keep my word. It is your promised reward, so you must take it.
Then, thank you, General.
Franklin, are you interested in stone gambling?
Stone gambling?
Yes, exactly. Here in Bertonia, what is most famous isn't gold, nor is it energy. It is jade. Since you are in Bertonia, don't tell me you haven't tried it. Let's go. I'll show you around my rough stone mine,
and I'll gift you 2 rough stones. Let's go.
Hello, General Conrad.
Franklin, come pick 2 rough stones. Let's see how lucky you are.
I wonder if my gold seer can see the jade inside the rough stone.
Value, $50 million, premium, Imperial Emerald.
Awesome. My gold seer can actually see the jade inside the rough stones.
Boss, how much for this rough stone?
This one's free. For a friend of General Conrad, I wouldn't dare charge you.
Franklin, pick a couple more. In stone gambling, even with a great eye, hitting the jackpot still comes down to luck. Nobody can claim they're 100% accurate.
The General. I'll just take this one. Oh.
So confident.
I didn't expect that I could not only absorb the energy from gold, but also the energy from rough stones. I can absorb it too. And the energy in this rough stone seems to be even purer than the energy in gold.
Here, young man, let me cut it open for you.
Franklin, you haven't done stone gambling before. Normally, the first time you cut a stone, the results aren't that great, so you should prepare yourself.
General, even though it is my first time, I believe my luck usually isn't that bad. Maybe I'll even get an Imperial Emerald.
Imperial Emerald on your first try. Franklin, you've got some nerve. In all my life, with decades in stone gambling, I've barely seen a few Imperial Emeralds. If you actually...
Imperial Emerald! General, your friend is unbelievable.
What is the matter, General? Why are you looking at me like that?
Is this really your first time cutting stones?
What? Someone got an Imperial Emerald! Holy crap! Imperial Emerald! Such a huge piece! This is worth at least $50 million! Double holy crap! Who is this young man? Never seen him around! His first time at the mine got an Imperial Emerald!
General, it really is my first time cutting stones.
I knew it. You've got a knack for this. No wonder at the auction. You could spot at a glance the General's seal in the box.
Thank you for the praise, General.
Franklin, you are too modest. With a talent for cutting stones like this, from now on, you can basically do whatever you want in Bretonia. This Imperial Emerald rough stone. I'll take it for $50 million. How about it?
Then thank you, General Conrad.
A piece of Imperial Emerald rough is actually worth $50 million. That is easily equivalent to 50 kilos of gold. Plus, I can even absorb the energy inside the rough. Looks like I'll need to cut more top-grade rough stones from now on.
Not bad, Franklin. I didn't expect you to be so tight with General Conrad. General Conrad has put the word out. The 4 houses are forbidden from targeting Sunrise Mine. The White family will have to back off now.
The General is just looking out for me. By the way, Miss Wynn, do you know if there are any big stone betting shops nearby?
Stone betting. Out of the 4 houses, the Hughes family runs that business. They're very close with the Whites. Dare to go?
Sure I do. Why wouldn't I? Let's go, Miss Wynn. Lead the way.
What do you think? This gem and jade house is owned by the Hughes family. A betting operation this size is one of the best in Bretonia. But I can only guarantee your safety. With me here, the Hughes won't touch you. As for the stone betting, I really don't know much. I won't be of any help.
Don't worry, I'll handle the stones myself.
Not confident.
I am rich. I am rich. There are so many top-grade raw stones here, especially that one in the glass case. A top-tier green raw stone. This one alone is worth $98 million. That is equivalent to me being at the mine, slaving away to dig up hundreds of kilos of gold.
Oh!
Franklin, you still have the nerve to show your face!
Why wouldn't I dare to show my face? Get your facts straight. The one who got beat up and paid the ransom was you, not me.
Brandon, who is he? You guys got beef.
His name is Franklin. He is the one who stole the White family's mine and secretly looted the Siamese king's tomb beneath it.
Oh, I see. I'll settle this score for you. So, Brother Frank, care to play a few rounds at my gem and jade house?
Franklin is a totally new face. Looks like a complete rookie. Gotta make him bleed a little today. Plus, I can score a favor from Brandon.
That is right. I am down to play a bit.
Then be my guest. Pick any raw stone here, Frank. As for the prices, I'll give you half off. Sound good?
Thanks.
Value, $42 million, premium Imperial Emerald.
I'll take this one.
Right away, sir.
This raw stone is priced at $3 million. Half off makes it $1.5 million. It'll yield an emerald worth $42 million. That is over $40 million in profit.
And this one, too.
Oh, Franklin, I think that is enough. These 2 raw stones alone already cost $8 million. Why don't you cut them first to test the quality here? Does Franklin really know what he is doing? Why is he only picking the expensive ones? Even with Harvey's discount, there is no need for this.
Miss Wynn has a point. Why don't you, Brother Frank? Cut these 2 first to test your luck.
Stone gambling is just for gamblers chasing a thrill. Once these 2 stones turn out to be trash, I doubt you'll be able to stop.
Alright.
Brother Frank, let's go. I'll take you to cut the stone.
Hey, what do you think? This 5 million stone, can it yield a jackpot?
I highly doubt it. That kid over there is clearly a total newbie.
A stone priced at 5 million. How many are in Gem and Jade House? If it turns out to be a dud, that would be hilarious.
It is Royal Emerald.
How is this possible? 1 cut and he gets a Royal Emerald. This stone is now worth at least $60 million.
Oh, well, I must say, Harvey, your eyes are not that sharp. This Royal Emerald is actually worth $63 million.
Franklin, how did you do that?
Lucky guess.
Yeah, right.
Cut another piece off.
Franklin's truly incredible. Not only is he great at mining gold, he is an expert appraiser too. And now he just cut out a Royal Emerald. Is there anything he can't do?
Miss Wynn, what is on your mind?
I was just wondering how much of a cut you'll give me later.
What cut?
I am the one who brought you here. If it weren't for me, would you have made that $60 million? Don't you think I deserve a share?
Miss Wynn, that idea of yours is a bit just wishful thinking.
Wow! More green! More green!
Look at this quality. Holy shit! It is a top-grade Imperial Emerald!
Wow, my luck is pretty good. I actually got 2 top-tier jades in a row. Mr. Hughes, take a look at this premium Imperial Emerald. How much is it worth?
$42 million.
Damn it! How is this bastard's luck so damn good? A raw stone costing $4 million, and he actually cut out jades worth over $100 million! Is he an expert at stone betting too? Impossible. Absolutely impossible.
I didn't expect Brother Frank to be a stone betting expert too. How about it? Want to make a bet with me?
Bet on what?
We bet those 2 premium raw stones of yours. What do you say?
So you've got your eyes on my 2 premium raw stones. But then again, if you end up losing, what happens?
If I lose, I'll pay you $100 million.
$100 million is too little. Let's raise the stakes. How about $500 million?
Oh, Franklin, are you crazy? That is a huge bet. Don't be impulsive. Harvey Hughes grew up gambling on stones, and in Bertonia's stone gambling circle, his eyes are absolutely razor sharp. You just got lucky earlier. But Harvey has real skills.
Sometimes, luck is all you need. In this haul, there is still a $98 million top-grade rough stone yet to be cut. If Harvey dares to bet against me, he is dead meat.
Good, Franklin. I've gambled on stones since I was 8. I've never met anyone more arrogant than me. You are the first.
Enough. Cut the crap. Let's bet already.
Alright, I'll take that bet. If I lose, I'll give you $500 million. But if you lose, not only will you give me the 2 top-grade stones, you'll also owe me $400 million.
No problem.
A $500 million bet!
For them to bet like this, isn't that a bit too much?
Harvey betting $500 million, I can understand. After all, he owns Gem and Jade House. Plus, his stone gambling skills are great. But what is this young guy's background?
Franklin, let's just drop this. Harvey is not only a pro at stone gambling, but this place also belongs to his family. To be honest, your odds of winning aren't great.
You really don't believe me. What if I win?
Win? If you win, I'll give you back the other half of the Sunrise Mine's ownership.
You said it.
But if you lose, you owe me $100 million. How about it?
No problem.
This Franklin, is he really that confident?
This rough stone right here.
Franklin, so this is the rough stone you picked. Looks to me like nothing special.
Since Mr. Hughes has so little faith in me, how about we up the stakes? The loser, on top of the $500 million, must also hand over this gem and jade house. To me, how about it?
You are insane. Old Wayne, cut the stone.
Is this gonna work? Will anything come out? Yeah, hard to say.
This is premium ice jade.
Worth $51 million. Franklin, see that? This rough stone of mine is premium ice jade.
Harvey, getting so excited over premium ice jade. You really need to get out more.
Franklin, acting tough won't help you. The more arrogant you are now, the harder you'll fall later.
This Franklin is nothing but talk. A $51 million premium ice jade is right here, and he is still acting tough.
He is so full of it. It hurts just to listen.
Hey man, don't be so sure. What if Franklin finds a better jade?
A better jade? Impossible. Harvey just got premium ice jade.
Franklin, see that? That is a $51 million premium ice jade. Looks like you're gonna lose $100 million.
Compared to $100 million, I care much more about. Your half of the Sunrise Mine shares. Start.
Cut it! How is it, Old Wayne? Is it just a worthless rock?
Ah, it is! Imperial Emerald! Worth $98 million!
Impossible! That is absolutely impossible! How could it be Imperial Green?
What are you looking at me for? Harvey, this raw stone was cut right here in your gem and jade house. It was done right in front of everyone. What? Trying to back out? As the boss of gem and jade house? That would look pretty bad for you. Isn't that right, everyone?
Yeah!
Yeah, Harvey, Franklin's raw stone was cut fair and square. I can vouch for him.
I can vouch for him too.
The $500 million bet, hand it over.
Harvey, people come to Gem and Jade House because of your reputation. If you can't afford to lose today, just admit it like a man. Then we can let this matter slide.
It is just $500 million. The money. I'll pay it. There is $500 million on this card. The pin is 6 zeros.
Thanks a lot, Harvey. When I came in, I found over a dozen top-quality raw stones. We only cut 4 of them just now. Now, let's get the rest of the raw stones cut.
Brendan, of that $500 million, you have to cover $200 million. Why should I? If it weren't for you, why would I clash with Franklin and lose $500 million to him? Now look, not only is the $500 million gone, but Jade Pavilion's reputation will go completely down the drain. Will go completely down the drain. I am just asking for $200 million. Is that too much?
Franklin, are the stones you picked really hiding Imperial Emeralds?
Pretty much.
Franklin, you are amazing.
Flattery won't work. Just remember to return half the shares of Sunrise. Mine.
Hey, don't you have any manners? You just made $600 million. Do you still care about those shares?
Don't back out. I feel like absorbing the energy from these stones made my skin a lot tougher. Even a knife couldn't cut it.
Let's go. Let's cut the stones.
Yeah.
Mr. Lane, for these raw stones here, will they have Imperial Green too?
Oh, absolutely. Mr. Lane cut 2 raw stones. Each one's value is over 40 million. Harvey, care to make another bet? Let's bet if these 13 raw stones here can yield premium emeralds.
Oh, premium vibrant green! It is worth $11 million!
How is this possible?
Premium imperial green! Worth $55 million! Oh. Premium ice jade! Worth $72 million!
Seems luck is on my side today. 13 raw stones cut in a row, and all yielded premium emeralds. I recall Gem and Jade House has a rule. It seems they can buy back premium emeralds cut by customers. I just wonder, how much are my emeralds worth?
13 premium raw stones in total, worth $600 million.
Great! $600 million. Hand over the money.
Payees transfer received. $600 million.
Thanks, Harvey. I had a great time today. At Gem and Jade House, see ya.
Don't get cocky, you bastard! Sooner or later, I'll make you spit out that $1 billion!
Alright. The rough stones at Gem and Jade House have been cleaned out by yours truly. From now on, if you guys want to find any jade, you'll have to play somewhere else.
Franklin Lane!
Franklin, time to give me my cut now.
What cut? I provided the capital, and I picked the rough stones. Why should I give you a cut?
Don't you know that stingy men aren't popular with women?
Why does that sound so familiar?
Isn't that what you lectured me about? Saying that smart women aren't popular with men.
Alright. Here you go.
Payees received. $20,000.
Hey! 20,000.
That covers your travel expenses too. Oh, right. Remember to return the other half of Sunrise Mine's shares to me.
Such a cheapskate. As if any woman would ever like you.
Damn. I was right. After absorbing the stone's energy, my skin is hard as a rock. Which means right now, I've got both toughness and strength. If I am not mistaken, the next upgrade should be speed. And this gold seer can now see underground gold up to 30 meters deep. After the next upgrade, I should be able to find underground gold mines.
Franklin, hurry to Ridgetown. They just excavated an ancient tomb here. Tons of artifacts were dug up. You might score a good deal.
Alright. I'll be right there.
Dig faster! Hurry!
Melissa, you know how I feel about you. Next month, I'll have my dad propose to the Winds.
We'll see. Franklin, you are here.
Miss Wynn, since when are we this close?
You call this close. I can get even closer. You call this intimate. We can get much closer. This Franklin, he is not just capable, he is also pretty handsome. Way better than that simple Victor Wayne. Honestly, I am actually starting to like him.
Miss Wynn, let me tell you, don't think doing this will stop me from getting back my shares in the Sunrise Mine. Let me be clear, I am a man of principles. I won't fall for your honey trap.
Punk! Get your paws off her!
Who is he?
Just a simp.
I'll say it again. Get your filthy paws off her!
Simp, get lost.
Victor Wayne, as you can see. Franklin is my boyfriend. Please don't ever mention proposing to my family again.
Fine! Franklin! Melissa Wynn! You shameless couple! Just you wait! Keep digging! Hurry up! That is it.
That is it.
Who was that?
Victor Wayne. He is from the Wayne family, one of the 4 houses.
So basically, because of you, I've offended 3 of the 4 houses. First, the White family at the Sunrise Mine. Then yesterday at the Gem and Jade house, I offended the Hughes heir. And today, it is the Wayne family. Could you screw someone else over next time? Look, Miss Wynn, can you throw someone else under the bus next time?
Is that my fault? How is that all my fault? You've made a good chunk of money too, right? Besides, it is only because I like you that I had you pretend to be my boyfriend.
You like me. Miss Wynn, why does that sound so fake? Just tell me, for using me as a shield, how much are you gonna pay me?
Why talk about money? Don't be a stranger.
If we don't talk about money, should we talk about feelings?
That is not a bad idea.
You are way too smart. If I talk feelings with you, I'd probably get scammed out of my pants. Let's just stick to money.
Come on, bro. Don't be a stranger.
Miss Wynn, have you trained before?
Oh, get lost.
You got it.
Oh, look. They're still digging. Hey, tell me, how much treasure do you think they'll dig up this time?
Inside this ancient tomb, just how much treasure is there? Why aren't they done digging yet? Let me take a look with the gold seer.
Holy crap.
Holy crap, a $100 billion gold vein.
Miss Wynn, this Ridridge town, whose territory is it?
Franklin, Ridridge Town is part of Candor County. The management of Candor County belongs to the Wayne family, and the ownership belongs to General Milton.
The Wayne family, General Milton. I've got bad blood with both of them. This makes things tricky, but I have no choice. Beneath Ridridge Town lies a massive mine worth $100 billion. This gold mine, I must have it.
What, Franklin? Planning to develop Candor County? The White family can partner with you.
This guy, Franklin, never acts without a payoff. He always makes a killing. Could it be he found another ancient tomb elsewhere in Candor County? It is not impossible. After all, this area was the Siamese dynasty's old capital. Hey, if Franklin needs a partner, he'll only choose the Winds after all. At the Sunrise Mine, our partnership was very pleasant.
Franklin, if you partner with the White family, what happened at the Sunrise Mine can be wiped clean. Also, you're blackmailing of Brandon. I can get my grandpa to let it go.
Partner with me.
Partner with me.
Oh boy. Come on, ladies. When did I ever say I'd develop Candor County? Can you two just chill for a second? Ladies, when did I ever say I wanted to develop Candor County? Can you two just give it a rest?
Young Master Wayne, we've got all the treasures out of the tomb.
Good. In that case, our treasure pit exchange can now begin. Same old rules. The price for each treasure starts at $10 million. Starting price. Highest bidder wins.
Just a handwritten copy alone of Ode to the Pavilion is worth $800 million. So if William Bard himself wrote that original masterpiece, how much would it be worth at a starting price of just $10 million? This copy is an absolute steal. A starting price of just $10 million. This manuscript is a total steal. This handwriting dance like falling rocks, strokes like summer clouds, elegant yet daring, rigorous yet bold. It is clearly Leonard Grant's work. No wonder it is worth $800 million. But how did his Ode to the Pavilion end up here in Bertonia?
Franklin, is this text worth a lot? I don't know much about calligraphy, so I can't really tell.
Yeah, Franklin. It is just a useless text, not worth $10 million. Franklin,
You should look at the porcelain. Or the seals. Like that dragon robe. It looks like a real treasure.
Today, he is not getting anything. The Wayne family runs this treasure pit exchange. I won't sell to him.
Fair enough. This thing isn't worth $10 million. I'll pass.
What is wrong with Franklin? He is completely unpredictable. Normally, if I mock him a bit, he should try to suck up to me, raise his bid, and buy the manuscript. Why did he just turn and leave?
Why did he back out all of a sudden?
Does this idiot really think I'm a total sucker? This is Bretonia, not Eastland. Very few people can recognize Leonard Grant's handwriting. I doubt anyone but me could actually figure out the true value of this piece.
This dragon robe, I'll take it for 10 million.
I bid 13 million.
I bid 15 million.
The true value of this dragon robe should be around 30 million. The lower the price I win it for, the bigger my profit will be.
Make it 16 million.
Franklin, you've got your eye on this robe too?
Just throwing a number out there. 20 million.
I bid 22 million. Judging by Franklin's reaction, he is obviously not interested in this dragon robe. As for those two young masters, they're complete amateurs. With my bid of 22 million, I doubt they'll raise the price.
Old Sam bids 22 million, Brandon. Harvey, are you two going to bid higher? Even if you don't like it, you can buy it for the old men at home. They might just like it.
Since no one is bidding higher, this dragon robe belongs to me, Samuel Hayes. Franklin, you aren't gonna fight me for it, are you?
Since you like it so much, old Sam, I'll let you have it.
$8 million profit. I'll just consider doing the old man a favor. Besides, last time he lost $30 million to me.
Everyone, this manuscript. I might not know its origins, but since it was placed with the dragon robe and the Siamese royal seal, it is definitely no ordinary item. Are you all really not interested in it? Hey, Franklin, earlier, weren't you eyeing this document? Just name a price, and I'll sell it to you.
Young Master Wayne, did you get kicked in the head by a donkey? 10 million is already too expensive for me, and you want me to bid higher. Sorry, you can keep this treasure for yourself.
Then you name a price.
5 million at most.
5 million? Are you kidding me? That is too low. 9 million. Minimum.
Sorry, 5 million is too expensive for me now. 4 million is my final offer.
Franklin, don't push it. 4 million. I'd rather burn this manuscript than sell it to you.
Then burn it.
This Franklin is such a dog. If I had known when he first died this manuscript, I should have just sold it to him.
Young Master Wayne, selling for $4 million or not. Otherwise, pretty soon, it won't even be worth $3 million.
$4 million sold. Transfer the money.
Franklin, is there a story behind this manuscript? Although the calligraphy is vigorous and has sharp, precise strokes, I see there isn't even a seal at the bottom. I guess the author wasn't any Grand Master.
Old Sam, you're quite wrong about that. I wonder if you've heard of Leonard Grant.
Leonard Grant! Leonard Grant! Leonard Grant! Could it be the one in Eastland's history, widely recognized as the master of regular script? Leonard Grant. That is not right. Leonard Grant is known in Eastland's history as one of the greatest calligraphers. His work shouldn't be missing a seal.
Old Sam, you only know half the story. Leonard Grant himself never had a seal, so naturally this piece wouldn't have any seals on it.
Oh, then Franklin, this piece of yours, can you sell it to me for $40 million?
Damn it! I sold a $40 million piece to Franklin for $4 million! Franklin!
You bastard! How are you so lucky every time?
I should have bought earlier.
Franklin.
What are you waiting for? $36 million profit. Sell it right now.
Yeah, Franklin, I didn't expect that at this treasure pit exchange, you'd be the biggest winner.
Old Sam, $40 million is too low. First of all, Leonard Grant is the famous master of regular script in Eastland. Very few of his works have survived to this day. Secondly, the content of this piece is the greatest parallel prose in history. Do you think it is only worth $40 million?
Franklin, you make a fair point. Then how much do you think this piece is worth?
$800 million.
Worth at least $800 million.
$800 million! Franklin, are you crazy? A piece of junk calligraphy. $800 million! Keep dreaming!
The greatest prose, the greatest calligrapher, you Eastlanders really love to brag. Deal, I'll take it for $800 million. But can't get that much money right away. Franklin, can you give me some time to gather it?
Alright, old Sam. I'll give you 3 days. In 3 days, if you can't get the money, I'll have to give this piece to Grandworth Auction House.
Okay.
Hey, Ethan, why are you walking so fast? Wait for me.
Wait for what?
To split the money. Don't forget that today I was the one who called you to read Richtown. You made $800 million. Shouldn't you share some with me? For this, at the very least, you should give me $100 million.
Do I look like $100 million to you?
Hey! You don't run!
Franklin, you want the management rights to Ridgetown, right? Yeah. That is not going to be easy. That area around Ridgetown is Milton's territory.
It is exactly because it is not easy that I came to see you, General. As long as you can hand over the rights to Ridgetown to me, I am willing to pay you $100 million a year as a management fee.
$100 million? That much? But it is still a no. Like I said, Ridgetown is Milton's turf. A few years ago, fighting for it, I lost hundreds of my men. And in the end, Milton, that bastard, still got it.
On top of the $100 million a year in fees, I'll pay another $100 million to buy the rights to Ridgetown from you. What do you say, General?
It is not about the money.
$200 million.
$200 million is a lot, but
$300 million.
Franklin, even though we're friends, I still can't.
$500 million.
Deal. Franklin. If you can pay $500 million, I'll get this done for you. If that bastard Milton dares to disagree, I'll rip his head right off. I'll rip his head right off.
Here is to a happy cooperation.
Although Conrad is greedy, he is a man of his word. Throwing $500 million at him is better than working with the Wayne family or Milton. Compared to the gold mine worth $100 billion under Ridgetown, this $500 million seems insignificant.
My dear Milton, my good brother, what can I do for you? Of course I am interested. Perfect timing. I need to see you too. I didn't expect him to come right to my door.
General Milton, this rough stone comes from the famous Old Moona mine. At the Old Moona mine, in its 200 years of mining history, rough stones of such quality are extremely rare. Therefore, I am certain that it is absolutely priceless.
I certainly trust Mr. Miyamoto's judgment. Then how much do you think the jade inside this rough stone will end up being worth?
At least $3 billion. At least $3 billion.
$3 billion.
Great. Master, if you say this raw stone is worth $3 billion, then it must be worth $3 billion. Master, you are the Southeast Isle's famous king of stones. I heard that a few days ago, at Jade Pavilion, you lost $500 million gambling stones. You useless fool. Just wait a while. I'll definitely win it. Back for you. Thank you, Master. Thank you, Master.
How come I run into this guy everywhere?
Master, that is him. A few days ago at Jade Pavilion, he won $500 million from me.
Conrad, have a seat.
Milton, is this what you called? The premium raw stone.
That is right. Mr. Miyamoto has already estimated its value. It is worth at least $3 billion.
This raw stone has an authentic skin color, a strong jelly texture, and clean sand shedding. From its appearance, it is indeed a rare premium piece. With Mr. Miyamoto's confirmation, its value definitely can't be wrong.
Thank you for the compliment, General Conrad. I've heard that Mr. Lane is quite the expert in stone gambling. What do you think of this? I wonder, what is your take?
What is my take? I use my eyes, obviously.
General Conrad.
I think this rough stone isn't worth $3 billion. At most, it is only $1.3 billion.
Franklin Lane, what nonsense are you talking about? My master's stone reading skills are not for you to question. Why don't you ask around about my master's reputation in the Southeast Isles, stone reading world? Baka, Mr. Lane, are you challenging me?
You again. It was you last time who ruined my plan.
Franklin Lane, don't speak nonsense.
Mr. Miyamoto's stone reading skill is the best in the Southeast Isles. The rough stones he evaluates are almost never wrong in value.
Thanks for the reminder, General Conrad, but you forced me to say it, and you didn't believe me.
Young man, so arrogant. You learned a bit about stone reading, and you've forgotten your place. Alright then, since you claim the rough stone's value is a mere $1.3 billion, do you dare to make a bet with me?
Why wouldn't I?
Alright then, when we cut this rough stone, if its value is $3 billion, I win. If the rough stone's value is only $1.3 billion, you win. What do you say? If the raw stone's value is only $1.3 billion, then you win. How about it?
Sure, what is the bet?
You are my junior. I won't take advantage of you. Let's bet $500 million. If you lose, the winnings from the other day at Gem and Jade House, the $500 million you took from my apprentice, you'll have to cough it up.
Franklin, if you don't want to bet, you can refuse. With me here, they won't dare touch you.
Ah, thanks, General. To be honest, I really want to bet with him.
What are you laughing at?
I am laughing at you and your apprentice. You are both cheapskates. A mere $500 million, and you have the nerve to say it.
Then, how much do you want to bet?
$5 billion.
Franklin, you really love to talk big, huh? $5 billion. Can you really afford that?
Just tell me if you dare. Cheapskates. I can tell you can't afford $5 billion. Alright then, let's bet $1 billion.
Deal. Let's bet $1 billion. General Milton, I request to cut the stone here.
Conrad, this raw stone, $3 billion. Are you interested?
My brother Franklin said, this raw stone is only worth $1.3 billion, so I'll pass.
All right. Cut the stone.
Hey, Franklin, can you really come up with $5 billion?
I can't.
Then, what was that?
I just couldn't stand that guy, so I messed with him.
You sly Eastland kid.
Sam Baron, how is it looking?
General, see for yourself.
How did this happen? This is impossible.
Keep cutting! Keep cutting! Franklin, I am impressed.
This rough stone, only a quarter of it, is top imperial green. So Mr. Lane was right. Its value is around $1.3 billion.
How could this happen? How could this be? This is impossible!
Why is it impossible, Mr. Miyamoto? You are just getting too old. Your eyes are failing you. Pay up. $1 billion.
Bastard! Franklin Lane! You have no conscience. It must be you. You tampered with this raw stone, didn't you?
Mr. Miyamoto, Franklin is with me. Are you trying to renege on your bet?
I wouldn't dare. Franklin, this bet, you win.
That is more like it.
Harvey Hughes, we lost $1 billion this time. You need to cough up $500 million. Damn it, making me pay again. You were the one who lacked the skill, lost $1 billion, and yet I have to cover half. Let's go.
Brother Frank.
Yeah.
How fast you make money. It really makes me jealous. In just a little while, you made $1 billion.
I still have to thank you, General Conrad, for backing me up.
Hey, didn't you just save me $1.7 billion? Otherwise, I would have spent $3 billion on that raw stone.
I didn't expect this rough stone to only be worth $1.3 billion.
Hey, none of that matters anymore. I am here today, besides the rough stone, to also discuss with you about Reedridge Town.
Reedridge Town? That is my territory. What do you want?
Milton, don't be nervous. I am not here today to declare war on you. If you are willing to give up Reedridge Town to me, I'll give you $200 million. What do you say?
200 million? General Conrad, you really are generous. I am just wondering, General Conrad, what do you want my Reedridge Town for?
Huh?
My brother here, Franklin Lane, wants to develop Reedridge Town. He asked me to talk.
So it is this kid who kept ruining my plans. Now he wants Reedridge Town. He must be dreaming. Sorry, my Reedridge Town is not currently up for sale.
Milton, don't be so stubborn. Reedridge Town is no big deal anyway. If you think it is not enough, I'll add another $100 million. What do you say?
General Conrad, I already said, Reedridge Town is not for sale. I have no intention of selling Ridgetown.
Milton, your attitude is really pissing me off. Believe me, tomorrow I'll deploy a regiment of soldiers to occupy Ridgetown.
Conrad! Do I look like I scare easily? If you have the guts, then send your soldiers to Ridgetown. Let's see if they can. Make it out alive.
General, you are not actually going to attack Ridgetown. If you really do that, a lot of people are going to die.
I didn't expect Bastard Milton to be so stubborn. This war isn't going to happen.
What do you mean?
When it comes to Milton, I know him very well. He is simply putting on a bluff. Tomorrow, I'll send a regiment of troops into Ridgetown. I'll put some pressure on him and throw in a bit more money. He'll come to me to negotiate.
That is good. But what?
It'll cost more money. Look, I am helping you take Ridgetown. It is taking a lot of effort, right?
General, don't worry. As long as you help me take Ridgetown, from now on, I'll give you $200 million a year in management fees.
Ha ha ha! My good brother, just wait for my good news.
Okay.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
I guess you are looking at your old self. 2 months ago, you were just like them. A slave at Sunrise Mine, barely surviving each day. The White family could have killed you anytime. 2 months later, you replaced the White family and became great friends with General Conrad. Even the 4 houses of Bertonia wouldn't dare mess with you. Right.
Miss Wynn.
Yes.
You are as clever as ever.
Thanks for the compliment.
By the way, what brings you here today?
Of course. I brought you the other half of Sunrise Mine's shares. I am not like some people, who only take advantage and never give anything back.
I am listening. You are clearly taking a dig at me.
Looks like you are not that dumb. By the way, didn't you want the rights to Ridgetown? Want me to negotiate for you?
No thanks. I already asked General Conrad for help.
You really won't even leave a crumb for me.
Franklin, I just got word. Brendan White, Harvey Hughes, and Victor Wade. The 3 of them are bringing a large group of men to Sunrise Mine to cause trouble for you.
Brandon is coming to my mind. Got it. Thanks for the heads up, Miss White. Don't worry, Miss White. Out of respect for you, I'll spare Brandon's life. Hello? Miss White? Why did she hang up?
Franklin, you really are as dumb as always.
What do you mean?
Don't tell me you think Jessica actually likes you and is worried about you, so she sold out her own family. Just to give you a heads up.
I know that. I am not that full of myself.
At least you have some self-awareness. Those 3 are coming for you, and Jessica called specifically to tell you. It is obvious she is telling you that those 3 should stay at Sunrise Mine forever.
You mean Jessica wants me to get rid of them?
Yes. Of course, if Brandon dies, Jessica will be the sole heir of the White family.
That can't be right.
Why not? It is not like you haven't seen Jessica kill someone. That woman has always been ruthless. Besides, those 2 siblings both want each other dead. In the circles of the 4 houses, this is already an open secret. However, Brandon dying might not be a bad thing. Once Jessica takes over the White family, they naturally won't go against you. As for what exactly you should do, it is up to you.
Okay, I got it. Old Martin. Yeah. Old Martin, someone's coming to Sunrise Mine soon to cause us trouble. Bring out the RPG we got from General Conrad.
Okay, I'll get it right now.
This time, Franklin must die. He dared to scam me out of $500 million. He is dead meat today.
Exactly.
We must kill Franklin. If he stays alive, my family's stone gambling business will be completely ruined. That damn dog actually dared to covet my family's Ridgetown. He deserves to die.
That is right.
Before he dies, we have to torture him properly. Make him spit out the money scammed from me. Yes.
Franklin, I didn't expect you and General Conrad to be so close. Even a single-shot RPG. Such a rare item, he actually sold it to you.
Of course. This stuff is super expensive. Over 10 million for one shot. If it weren't for self-defense, I wouldn't have spent so much.
Franklin, I've noticed you actually have the potential to be a warlord.
Me? Hey, here they come. Holy shit.
That is a lot of people.
Franklin, get the hell out here! Come out!
Get out here!
Oh, the Marty, are you confident? You can hit it in one shot.
You bet. Do it.
What is that?
Oh, shit. Bullseye.
Not bad.
Look, Franklin, I was right. I moved my army to Ridgetown less than 3 days ago, and Milton came crawling to us to negotiate.
I didn't expect Milton to chicken out so fast, but then again, it is all because you, General Conrad, are so mighty.
You sure have a way with words.
Sign the contract. 30 years of management rights for Ridgetown are yours.
Franklin, I won't take your 200 million management fee for nothing every year. From today on, I'll leave a battalion in Ridgetown to help you guard its security.
Perfect. Now, beneath Ridgetown, that 100 billion gold mine is finally all mine.